Alright, so here it is, guys. My favorite album of all time. Now, those who know me, anyone who's close to me at all, even some of you on the channel, will know I'm a big LFO fan. They're one of my favorite groups of all time. I just like the whole eclectic sound of their music. I've always loved their lyrics. And just the fact that they can just mesh a whole bunch of different sounds of genres together, like R&B, pop, a little bit of rock and blues and hip hop, and just put it all into one group, has always just really shocked me in a good way. Like, it always inspired me and motivated me, and one of the big reasons why I even started making music myself was because of this group. Now, I guess this is gonna double as like a zero recommendations video, but here it is. Life is Good. I know the lighting sucks, but this is the album. This is my I post a lot of LFO stuff on the channel. You can go to the LFO playlist if you want to hear some like B-sides and other stuff there, but I had to take a few videos down just because I don't want any kind of like copyright infringement kind of stuff. I'm just trying to share some music with you guys, but this is my original copy of the album. I got this. This is the one I picked up in store the day it came out, and it's really banged up. It's all the case is all cracked. The booklet's like taped together. The disc is kind of scratched, but it still plays. It still plays great. And I also have two backup copies just in case. I bought two from like thrift stores like years ago, just in case, just to have them as well, because I don't want them to sit in a thrift store. But this album is just, I mean, what can I say about this album? I have so many memories linked to this album. It's not even funny. Like, I mean, a lot of you probably heard the track Every Other Time. It was a big hit on the radio and stuff. But that song's not even one of like my top 5 on the album. Like, my favorite song on the album is definitely Gravity, which is track 11, because it's so different. If you listen to LFO's first album and then heard the single Every Other Time, and then you listen to Gravity, you would think it's a completely different band. Like, it's such a different type of song, which I think is why I like it so much. It's definitely my favorite LFO song is Gravity. But so Every Other Time opens up the album, and it's a very upbeat, fun, poppy song with some electric guitar in it. Then it goes to 28 Days, again upbeat and fun, and I really, really love the lyrics in that song. It's always fun to sing along to these ones. This, by the way, is a fantastic summer album, probably the pinnacle summer record. So it is summertime now, guys. Get this album, man. You could probably get it for dirt cheap on Amazon, or you might even see it in a local thrift store if they have CDs. Just, look for the black binding on the side that says LFO, Life is Good. There's a song here called Elena, which has De La Soul in it, which is, De La Soul is a very classic hip-hop group. They mesh so well with LFO in that track, Elena. A really, really good song. Again, different from what you expect. Eraser, completely different. Like, I don't even know what genre I would put Eraser in. It's track 5. I really don't know what type of song to put it as. It's got some really cool acoustic guitar along like some synthy sounds. It's got a nice beat to it. It's kind of trancey. It's just awesome. Dandelion, again, something completely different from LFO from terms of their first album. It's just like it's kind of like a country singer-songwriter, bluesy song, Dandelion. All it is just a bass beat, a little percussion, maybe some strings and like guitar, and it's just Rich just sings it, and it's such a good song. I think it became one of their more popular songs amongst fans. Anyways, my hair is going all over. Apologies if you can hear the fan. It's just really hot right now. So Life is Good is the cover track, and again, that's a really good song. Where You Are, What If, I mean, it's just full of tracks. Devin has a lot more lead later on the album in songs like What If I Had a Dollar, Sun Still Shines. That's The Way It Is track 12. That's a really cool song. That's kind of like a punk rock pop song, kind of, like, I don't know. It's a really fun song to listen to, and I love it. That's the great thing about this album, is that there's so many different types of music on it that there's something for everybody. And it doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, you'll find something on this album that you'll listen to and be like, you know what, I kind of like that. Um, there's a sadder track towards the end. Sun Still Shines is kind of a sad, track. They don't really have a lot of songs. That's more tailored towards their first album, I would think, because they had more like melodic like ballads on their first album than they did here. And then they do another version of Dandelion with Khalees, who you might know from her Milkshake song, and she does lead on the second verse, and it's really really good. I like her version. Actually, I think I like the version with her better. She just brings a little something more to the song, and it's awesome. And there's a secret track. Track 69 is a secret track, and if you skip to that, or it's a secret song called Suzys Pillow, and it's actually a song that Brad sings a lot of lead on, it's a really cool song. It's really catchy. So you'll hear Brad sing a lot of the lead, and you'll hear Devin as well. So it's kind of nice to hear Brad take the lead in a song. But just a fantastic album. And I forgot about 6 Minutes, which is another good song. That's track 3. That one's got fun lyrics and cool guitar and whatnot. And I've heard some of these songs live too, both when the three of them were still alive and both when it was just Brad and Devin that I saw. So I was blessed enough to see some of these songs live. Unfortunately, they never played Gravity live, which I would love to have heard live, but it just wasn't part of the set list. But you can't go wrong with anything off that album. So go out and get this album, guys. Like I said, if you can find it in store for cheap or on Amazon, get a hard copy of it, please, because it's just something worth having. Or if you just want to buy the MP3, it's probably going to be more expensive, but I don't know how much it runs these days on like iTunes or whatever, but you can get it, and it's great. Mine's actually signed by Brad and Devin. When I went and saw the group in 2017 in New York City, it was just the two of them. Obviously, Rich had already passed away, unfortunately. And I was blessed, though, to see those two play some of these songs live in a little reunion show. And I got to meet them and get it signed by them. And really, really great guys. And unfortunately, Devin has also since passed away. It's very tragic, but their music and memories are going to live on through all of us, including mostly their family and friends. But the fans here, we can always cherish their music and share it with people. So now, alright, I'm going to go because that's the end of the episode. I just wanted to share this with you guys. My favorite album of all time is this. There's no question about it. If I could take one album to a deserted island, it would be this one. And I wouldn't even hesitate to answer that. But, I mean, there's a lot of albums I absolutely love. A lot of albums I own that are just 10 out of 10s. This is certainly one of them. But my favorite of all time, without question. So, before my hair attacks me, I'm gonna get going, and thank you for watching. Hopefully you're all enjoying your summer. Till next time, life is good.